Hello lovelies, welcome back to the Lovely Digest. My name is Emily if you're new here. Today, or this week, I think I'm going to be recording what I eat in a week. So it's after breakfast already, but this morning I had 2 Vans gluten-free waffles. I'm not gluten-free, but I know that for Crohn's disease sometimes it's better to limit the amount of gluten that you eat just in case. But I did have a gluten test that told me that I'm not allergic to gluten in any way, or not even like sensitive to it. But oh well, can't hurt. The waffles taste really good. They're just like the regular original kind. Sometimes I'll eat the blueberry, but there's a couple of different kinds. There's like a whole grain waffle, which is obviously better for you if you don't have Crohn's. Definitely go with that. But people with Crohn's are supposed to be wary of whole grains because it has a lot of fiber. And then I'm now on my first snack of the day. I just had a mini Cliff Bar. I thought I grabbed a full size, but sadly it was a mini. And I'm just at the barn, by the way. I don't know if I can flip. I'm just recording on my phone because, guys, I do not have a vlog camera, and I'll be honest, I don't plan on getting one anytime soon, just because, I mean, you can see the amount of views on my videos. I just don't think that it's a smart investment just yet, but hopefully one day. So yeah, just here recording on my phone, having a little snack. These are so good, and they don't have a lot of sugar in them, which is why I like them. And yeah, oh, and then I'm also finishing up on antibiotics. So I'm only taking 1 metronidazole a day, and then I'm alternating 1 Cipro every day. So today I won't have a Cipro because I had one yesterday, and I'm just kind of slowly weaning off of them. And I think that'll wrap up next week. And then next Friday I have my doctor's appointment. So the timing of it should work out really well in case I start feeling sick. So yeah, maybe I can turn you around. No, I'll start a new clip and I'll just show you my view at work. So this is what I have to look at every day. There's 2 horses out there grazing, and then Cody is out in the front pasture, and then Joe's in the back. So yeah, I was kind of inspired by, I've been watching some Boston girls who vlog, and they do like work weeks in the life with me. It didn't make any sense, but I'm sure you know what I mean, or like what I eat in a week. And so I think I've had a couple of requests for like showing what I eat in a week, so I think I'm going to start with that because I feel like, I don't know how this is going to go on my phone, but we'll see. And yeah, I'll probably post this next week for you guys. So it's last week, July 14th, and now I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to wrap this up and I'll see you guys for lunch. So I realized I don't think I've ever really explained my work situation, so before I show you my lunch, I just wanted to say I'm at a barn. I know I'm a designer, but I love horses. I've always had a job like working with horses since I was like 9 years old. When I first started to learn how to ride, I was 7, and since then I've just like spent a lot of my free time at the barn. So that's kind of what I'm doing like in between, like when there's not a lot of freelance work right now. I'm also like applying to more corporate or design studio jobs just because I'm kind of ready for like a more full-time position. Essentially I'd really like to do this full-time, but I think that I just need to go into a full-time job in design to really hammer out all of my design skills. And so yeah, right now while I'm waiting for that and waiting to kind of figure out my Crohn situation, I am here working with horses 2 mornings a week because it is pretty physical, and I kind of want to be careful and like how much pressure I'm putting on my body. But it's something that makes me really happy, so it's definitely much more beneficial for me to be here than probably for the horses, just because I love being around them and it's really relaxing. So yeah, that's why I'm here. I still do some freelance work. If you're interested, you can check out my portfolio. I'll put it on the screen here, but yeah, okay, back to our regular programming. So I may or may not be a terrible influencer and completely ate my lunch before I took a video of it, but I had, my wonderful mom always makes my lunch and usually my dinner, and I'm just super grateful because I know that that's not something that everyone has. Living at home has definitely allowed me to do a lot and achieve a lot of goals and dreams while being at home after school, and the fact that I have her to help me out with that stuff, because food hasn't always been my forte, and definitely making the transition into like learning what I can and can't eat with Crohn's disease has been super tough. So anyways, don't mind my pimple patches, just stuck those on after work, after my shower. But essentially for lunch, I had a piece of homemade white bread toast with some leftover grilled chicken and a little bit of mustard mixed with mayo drizzled over top and some slimly sliced cucumbers. And then I had that with some cantaloupe, and what else do I have? Oh, my macaroons. As I mentioned in a previous video on Crohn's, I eat macaroons in place of taking anti-diarrhea medication. It definitely isn't a cure, but it helps way better than like Imodium does. Imodium actually makes me feel really sick and doesn't work. So I have some coconut macaroons just to keep on top of things. And yeah, that's what I had for lunch. Okay, so this is my snack. I just got home from running errands, and it's literally just Triscuits and strawberries, but super tasty, quick little afternoon snack. We're gonna have dinner early tonight, so I didn't want to eat too much. Okay, I actually took a photo this time. This is what I had for dinner. Again, my mom is very wonderful. She makes most of our dinners, and I make dinner once a week, so you'll see that Thursday. Usually I make dinner on Thursdays. And tonight I had zucchini with, of course, no skin or no seeds. See, I'm trying to remember, I don't have the picture in front of me, but potatoes with some seasoning. Of course, like, I can't have a lot of spices and things, but that's okay. I've never really been like a spicy gal to begin with, only my personality. And then wow, I just ate. Why am I blanking? You guys are looking at the photo. This feels like a game of, what is that game called? I don't even know the name of that game anyways. A tuna burger and a tuna burger. Usually I can eat like 2 of those, but when I get migraines, I tend to not be as hungry, so I'll just have like a more filling dessert tonight and make sure that I'm still getting enough food. As you saw, my snack was kind of small today, so I will follow up again if I make dessert later. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, guys. So this morning my sister and I went to the beach and left really early in the morning. I just had 2 Vans waffles again. Didn't really think it was worth showing, but I did want to say, side note, that when I have the waffles, I always have syrup with them, but my family, we're kind of syrup snobs. My grandpa used to make his own syrup, but he's since stopped doing that, so we usually get like homemade syrup from one of his friends up where my family lives in upstate New York, or my boyfriend and I brought syrup back the last time we went to Vermont, so we just eat or have this healthy syrup. I do want to say that like I have to really be careful of my sugar intake, and so like yes, I can have things like syrup and honey, just not like processed sugars. And then even still, I have to be really careful, but getting the all-natural syrup instead of something like, what is it, like Miss Butterworth's, is the natural syrup is so much better for you. So yeah, I just wanted to randomly talk about that. That applies to honey too. Like, I know people with Crohn's are told to, or tend to avoid. Ooh, voice crack. Anything but raw or natural honey. I forget exactly what it's called. I also know that Manuka honey is the best for Crohn's, but yeah, honey can get pretty expensive, so I find mine on Amazon sometimes. That's where it's like the cheapest, but where you can find like the good all natural raw honey. So yeah, I also need to tell you about my lunch. So my sister and I, after we went to the beach, we went by this place called Crazy Burger near where I live, and it's amazing. The burgers are so good. I always have to get the turkey burger. That's pretty much the only thing I can eat there, and even then, like, I have to modify it a lot. So basically I just get this turkey burger with, I think it has cumin, allspice, obviously salt. I can't have pepper, so like it has a couple of like really good spices, I think like rosemary and all of those good things in it, so it tastes really, really good. And I think it has like some spinach in it as well. And then instead of getting like a bun, because buns most often have high fructose corn syrup in it, and it's just annoying to like have to ask every single time what's in the bun unless it's just on their website. So I'll usually just get it, there's an option to get a burger bowl, and so I'll just ask for like a plain burger bowl with the burger, and then get roasted peppers, caramelized onions, and mushrooms on top. And then it comes with like a curry mayonnaise, which is kind of spicy, so I kind of stay away from it, but I'll just use a little bit. And yeah, it's super tasty. I took a picture, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't look super flattering in the picture, but that's because we did take out, and whatever, it still tastes really good. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog so far. I know that it's a little strange. It's my first one, please forgive me. Trying my best here, but yeah, hopefully it'll get more interesting as I get better at it and start remembering to take photos of my food. About to head to work, so I have a couple of minutes, but I'm gonna go downstairs and make my waffles. And last night I forgot to mention that I had some toast, some cinnamon toast. So I don't know if you guys, when you're younger, if you had white bread with cinnamon and sugar and butter on it, but I found out that if you do honey and cinnamon, it's basically the same thing. It tastes really good. So I had that for dessert last night, and that's like my 5th meal or 6th meal. So I thought I'd let you know about that, and I'll show you my waffles, and then I'll talk to you at lunch. Good afternoon. I'm recording this later because I didn't have time at lunch. I ended up working all day, even though I was not supposed to do that, out in the barn. So what did I have for lunch? I took a photo. I remembered to take a photo. I'll put it here. So I had a tuna patty again, leftovers, and some cucumbers, and I think that was about it. I had wow, sorry, I'm exhausted. I need to go to sleep, but what did I do? What did I have for a snack? I had some ice cream today. Again, I had ice cream yesterday, and I'm gonna have ice cream tomorrow. Definitely shouldn't be doing that. It's been more of like a social thing. I went with my sister, and then I went with one friend today, and I'm gonna go with 2 friends tomorrow. And I just miss people so much, and ice cream is just like the unifying thing between some of me and my friends right now, because I cannot go over to people's houses. I'm too immunocompromised. My boyfriend is the only one that's been over to my house, and that's when we're like intentionally social distancing. My air conditioning's coming on, so I will record my dinner for you guys and tell you about that after I've showered and gotten much less disgusting. Goodbye. Oh, and before I leave, sorry, I lied to you. I said I was gonna have waffles for breakfast. We didn't have waffles in the freezer upstairs. Definitely in the freezer downstairs. I'm just really lazy in the morning, so I didn't feel like walking all the way downstairs to the basement. So I had oatmeal with peaches on top. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Guess what? I forgot again, but I'm going to be doing an alternate pancake recipe here on the screen for you because I have already eaten my pancakes. They were delicious though. So here's the recipe. Essentially, this is from my best friend. It's just a really quick pancake recipe and it's so good. It's just, I don't even measure, but I believe that I do like a little bit, like a heaping quarter cup of oats. They can be blended up and ground up. You might need a little bit more if you do that, or you can just leave them whole. I personally don't mind, I just leave them whole. With a whole mashed banana, medium size. It's a lot easier to mash if it's more ripe. And then I throw in an egg, and what else do I put in there? That's kind of like the basic part of it. You can put cinnamon in there, you can put anything you want basically to flavor it, like blueberries or things like that. Just know that it's very clumpy if you don't blend up the oats, and it's a little bit hard to flip. Like most of mine just come out looking like scrambled pancake, but it tastes amazing, so who cares? But usually I like putting in a little bit of carob powder, like maybe a half a tablespoon. I just put it on a spoon, measure it out to taste, a little bit of salt, and do a little sprinkle of chocolate chips. And then sometimes I'll also throw in like peanut butter. I usually put protein powder in there and my Love Wellness Good to Glow pills, just so that I can make sure that I'm ingesting those. And yeah, that was my breakfast this morning. Super tasty, super fast. I'm so sorry again. I'm gonna learn someday to not wolf my breakfast, or at least not wait until I'm starving. And then I forget to take a photo or document it for you guys. But yeah, that's what I had. At least you have the recipe. And yeah, again, like, don't worry if they don't come out perfect. It's all going in the same place, so oh well. But yeah, it's almost lunch, so that's why I kind of had a smaller breakfast. Excuse my face. I've just accepted that I'm probably never gonna look like truly nice on here, but oh well. If you could hear that, that's my stomach. It makes giant noises now. If you have Crohn's and your stomach also makes giant noises, please let me know. Make me feel better about it. But yeah, so I've just got a lot going on. I think this might be the last day that I show you my food, just because I feel like it's becoming a little bit distracting where I forget to show you and then I panic because I realize what I did, and then I come on here to document it, and then I have to upload it all in little pieces instead of just doing one video. I still definitely want to do this stuff for you guys, but it's just like a bad week because I'm not going out anywhere or doing anything like super interesting, but I have a lot to do, if that makes sense, on the computer and stuff. Yeah, like working on interviews and trying to apply to jobs and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so I'll still show you my lunch, and I'm making dinner tonight, so I'll document that, but I might not talk as much anymore, so I will say goodbye for now. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, or whenever this is posted, like a great day. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, if you really like my channel, please make sure to like this video and subscribe because it really helps me out. I love you guys, and make sure to follow me on Instagram at The Lovely Digest and check out thelovelydigest.com. See you later. Hey guys, good afternoon. I know I said I wasn't going to talk a lot more in this vlog, so I just wanted to quickly tell you about my lunch. And so basically pretty much I had the same thing as yesterday. Cucumbers without the seeds and no skin, and tuna patty, and then macaroons, and I had a scoop of peanut butter earlier. And then I'll check back in with you for dinner. I think I'm just gonna go work out now because I've been feeling pretty gross. I think it's a combination of like sitting and working at my laptop for a couple of hours and kind of sitting like hunched over and working so much yesterday, and today will be the third day that I've had ice cream. in a row. I have vegan ice cream, by the way. I don't actually have real ice cream. I can't have dairy. But yeah, I go and I have coconut ice cream, which still has quite a bit of sugar in it, so I might try to convince them to like give me a kitty cup. There's one place where I live, like near where I live, that has coconut based ice cream, and they only serve it in smalls and larges, and the small is 2 scoops of ice cream. I just feel like, of course I can eat that much, but I don't really need that much, so maybe I should just try exercising self-control. But I hate throwing away food, so maybe I can just ask them to give me a kitty size. We'll see. Anyways, going on a rant, but I'm probably not going to talk anymore for sure now, so you'll see my dinner, and well, that's where I'll end this vlog. So again, hope you have a great day.